www.testdrivewithjay.com.
Hey, it's Jay Mathews with another edition of Test Drive. Now, when you think of a vehicle that's an American icon that's been around forever, what do you think of? How about the Ford Mustang, like my 68 model here? How about the Chevy Corvette? That one dates back all the way to 1953. Well, today we're going to test a vehicle that's roots date back all the way to 1903.
This is the 2012 Harley Davidson Switchback, and it's one hot-looking ride.
The Switchback is a brand new model from Harley, and this one comes from my new friends at Tifton Harley Davidson in Tifton, Georgia.
At first glance with the windshield and those side bags, you might think, why would Harley need another touring model? There's already the Road King, the Road Glide, and the Street Glide, and those are all great bikes, but they're also quite large for smaller riders to handle. While those models are all built on Harley's larger touring chassis, the Switchback is actually built on the medium-sized, great-handling Dyna chassis. With a ready-to-ride weight of just 718 pounds, the Switchback weighs in about 100 pounds less than a Road King.
So with its lighter weight and slightly smaller size, this new Switchback allows a wider range of riders to enjoy the bagger touring experience. And that's not all. It's got a trick up its sleeve.
For lack of a better word, the Switchback is convertible. Both the windscreen and saddlebags are quick release items. And in less than 60 seconds, the Switchback goes from a nice touring bike to a great around-town cruiser. With this new Harley, it's really like you get two bikes in one.
Now, when you're talking Harleys, you're talking style, and this new Switchback has plenty of it.
You get full fenders, a sculpted front fork, twin cigar tube rear shocks, chrome tank medallions, full floorboards, a 2-in-1 exhaust, and our test bike has been upgraded with custom wheels and custom paint.
So since this new Switchback isn't on the big chassis, you're not going to get the big motor, right? Wrong.
Just like most of Harley's big twins for 2012, the Switchback features the all-new Twin Cam 103. That's 103 cubic inches, or 1,688 cc's for you rice-burning types. It's a 45-degree air-cooled V-twin with a 9.6-to-1 compression ratio and electronic fuel injection. It's rated at an even 100 foot-pounds of torque and gives you a combined fuel economy of 42 miles to the gallon. The power goes through a 6-speed transmission with a traditional one down, the rest of them up gear pattern, and then onto the famous Harley belt drive.
Okay, so this is our first ever test drive video featuring a motorcycle. I'm ready to get this thing on the road. Let me say, this new big V-twin 103 moves this bike down the road like a pissed off rocket. The riding position is excellent. You got nice mini Abe handlebars that slightly pull back. You got a very comfy seat, and then you got these anti-vibration floorboards. I mean, really, I could ride on this thing all day long and not wear out. I knew with this big new motor it was going to have some get up and go. What I didn't realize was how well this thing is going to handle. It's smooth and comfy on the straights, but then you tuck it into a corner and it actually holds on like a champ.
Acceleration is very strong with a 0 to 60 time of under 5 seconds and the quarter mile in 13.6. Braking is good, but I would prefer that the front had twin rotors instead of the single setup. I would absolutely choose the optional ABS for added safety.
I like that this bike has multiple personalities. You can just cruise along, it's smooth, it's fairly quiet, or if you want to, you can crack the throttle and blast down the road like a muscle bike. I dare say I like this bike even better than the larger touring Harleys. It's a little bit lighter, so it's a little bit faster. It's got the same engine in it, plus it's still big and comfortable enough that you can ride all day long.
Our testing of the Switchback even inspired some of the local neighborhood kids. The basic vivid black version of the Switchback starts at just $15,999. You've then got several color options and the ABS option. To check out the new 2012 Switchback and all the great Harleys, head to Tifton Harley Davidson, just off of I-75 exit 61. They've also got you covered with pre-owned bikes, accessories, apparel, a full service department, and they even offer a rider's course if you want to learn to ride. You can also find them online for more information at tiftonharley.com.
www.testdrive